Hey, everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angela. I am a full time voiceover artist and audiobook narrator, and my channel is dedicated to all of you that are just getting started out in this wonderful world of voiceover. And through my channel, I share with you some techniques that I use every day in my own voiceover business, and I answer your questions because we all need a place to get started, right? We all need a source of information for where to go, what to do, what not to do, and just general advice. I know I did. So that is the purpose for this channel, is to share with you what I have learned throughout my own journey and to hopefully make yours a little bit easier. So what we're going to talk about today is a update. It's been nearly pretty close to 2 years now that I've been full time, and I wanted to update you on my thoughts about it so far. And we're also going to see if we can find some new voiceover sites. I know that there are, as you've heard me say about a million times, there are over 100 of them. Let's see if there's any new ones because there seems to be new ones all the time. So we're going to take a look and see if we can find some new ones. So that's what we're going to do today. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it. Okay, first and foremost, I have to give myself a little bit of a plug. I have t-shirts. I don't know if you could see this, but it says, I talk to myself in a padded room all day and get paid for it because I want to wear voiceover shirts. I want shirts that show what I do because if you do that, then, sometimes people stop me and say, hey, when I'm wearing a VoiceOverAngela shirt, they'll go, hey, what is that? And then people will go visit my website and either they want to start working in voiceover or they're interested in my services. So wearing a voiceover shirt is a great marketing tool. So I could never find any that I really liked. So I made my own. So if you're interested in checking out and maybe getting a shirt for yourself or a mug or a water bottle, please check out my website. The link will be down below for you. So having said that, it's been nearly 2 years since I have been full-time. And if you've seen my first update from a year, what I said was the thing that I would change or do differently is to start sooner. I would have started sooner. I wouldn't have waited so long to go full-time, knowing what I know now, that fear when you're faced with the decision to go full-time or to stay employed for someone else. That was a very terrifying moment for me because I was excited and I was confident that I could do this, but there's that what if, right? What if I can't? What if things don't go the way that I hope that they do? What if, something happens or I get sick or can I support myself? Can I do this? And I discovered that I could. Um, it does take a lot of platforms and a lot of clients and a lot of learning on what to do, what not to do, how to handle different certain, situations, especially with a global market, right? Because you're confronted with a lot of language barriers and culture barriers, and things aren't done this way, but they're done this way in certain places. And there's a lot of open-mindedness. There's a lot of giving people the benefit of the doubt. There's a lot of taking a moment to not be offended by what it is that you're reading, because again, it might be something that's loosely translated and may not really mean how it's read. So I would say after 2 years of being full time, my advice to you is to have an open mind and to be kind to yourself. Have the courage to step out and do this if that's what you want to do. But take into account what your income needs are. Because before you go full time, I highly recommend having a nest egg, having some sort of a buffer, some sort of a fallback plan if things don't go exactly how you want them to go in your first few months. Have at least 3 months of expenses saved up to make sure that your mortgage is paid, that your rent is covered, that your groceries are covered, that your utilities stay on, because that will help you in the very beginning, at least to have the confidence and the reassurance that you do have a backup plan if things don't go exactly how you hope that they will. Um, I would also say to make sure that you have all the equipment that you need before you go full time. You have all the software, all your plugins, you have a microphone, you have everything you need. That way, you're not dipping into your savings for hardware, software, something that you may need to move forward. And if you have any memberships for voiceover job websites, that you have all of those memberships paid before you go full time, because that at least that way in your mind you're covered for at least that month. Because with any business, there's going to be probably good months, there's might be some bad months. Because as you know, being self-employed and finding your own clients, it's not always going to be consistent. There's not always going to be a consistent income for you. You're going to have to work hard to find new clients, to network, to market yourself, to find new places to find this work. So there's going to be some ups, there's going to be some downs, and you want to make sure that you have a little bit of a backup plan in your bank account in case you need to dip into it to cover some expenses for the month. If you're also interested in doing any kind of training or taking any courses or having any coaching for yourself, I would highly recommend you do that before you go full time as well, so that it's not an additional expense that you need to contend with when you're full time and trying to pay your bills and your taxes. And you got to think about insurance and all of those things that your employer used to do for you, but now that you are responsible for. Make sure that you have all of those things lined up before you spread your wings and fly. But there's also no shame in having the job or keeping the job or having a part time job. There's no shame in not going completely full time until you're absolutely ready to. That doesn't mean that you're any less of a business owner, that you're any less of a voice actor. It just means you're being smart and you're doing what you need to do to survive and to keep this dream alive until you're ready. And when you're ready, you'll know you're ready. So, that is my bit of advice for you after being full time for nearly 2 years now in voiceover. So, but in order to help you to get to that point, we're going to take a look at some of the voiceover sites that are available to find voiceover work and see if we can find any new ones. So, let's take a look. Okay, so I just went to our good friend Google and typed in voiceover work. Now, to start, we have, and I had to write them down because there are a lot. There is Voice Giant, Voquent, Voice Bunny, Voices.com, Voice 123, Voice Jungle, People Per Hour, Guru, Freelancer, Five Squid, Upwork, Fiverr, of course, Voice Booking, and there are tons more that I know I'm forgetting. So let's take a look and see what else comes up here. So it looks like we have a couple of AI sites, which it is what it is, right? Indeed, I sometimes find voiceover work on Indeed and also on Craigslist. Backstage was another one that had a really good sale over the holidays for signing up. I think it was $50 a month. I'm not sure what it is now. But I know some people that have gotten a few jobs from Backstage. So let's see, there's Voice Acting 101. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Let's take a look. It looks like it might be a coaching site. So we're going to continue to keep going. So there's a bunch of voiceover information. Let's see what else we can find. The Voice Realm. I have heard of that one. Mandy. I'm seeing a whole lot more voiceover talent agencies. Wouldn't be a bad idea to reach out to a few talent agencies as well. Voquent, VO Planet, that was another one. Badalgo, of course, I can't believe I forgot Badalgo. Freelancer.com, voicecrafters.com. All casting. There's an awful lot of agents I'm seeing now. Amazing Voice. Not sure what that is. It looks like, let's take a look at that. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Voice actor websites is a place to go to get a voiceover specific website created for you. Voiceovers.com. Voice coaches. VoiceOver Extra. Voice on Screen. Let's see what this is. Attractive, affordable. So this looks like voiceover websites, maybe? Yeah. So we can already see that there are a lot of different places just on Google that I hadn't seen before. I had a few places reach out to me via Instagram lately, some brand new voiceover sites. Voices Cloud was one of them, and there was another one that I'm going to have to look up. But even taking a look at LinkedIn, if you search for voiceover or voice actor, voice jobs, stuff like that, you will find a lot more of these. You'll find some agencies, you'll find some production houses, you'll find casting sites, you'll find all kinds of different places where you can offer or find voiceover work. Voiceover services biz, let's see, voiceover art, voice industries, voiceover grid, voice agency, voiceover agency, voice media group, such a voice, voice construction, voice for girls. That looks like that might be a nonprofit. Voice your vibe. We got some voice actors, voice coaches, voice carrier, voice squad. So you're starting to pick up on what I'm saying here. All you need to do is just take a look. There are lots of different places to offer your services as a voice actor. You just need to look. You know, you just need to dive in a little bit, search some hashtags on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn. If you just go onto your favorite social media platform and start searching for some of these hashtags, voiceover, voice actor, voice artist, voiceover as one word, as two words, you'll start to see some of these companies pop up in also in Google. And I just showed you how in LinkedIn. So all you need to do is just take a look and you will see that there are lots of different ways to offer your services, whether it's through a casting site, through a publishing house or a production house, a media house, a casting agency. Finding an agent isn't really a bad idea either. So there are a lot of ways to find work for yourself. And not only that, but marketing your own website. You know, have a nice website where you have demos, you have your rate card, you have all the information about you that someone could possibly need to make a decision on whether or not to hire you, and market yourself. market yourself on social media, market yourself through ads. You can email market, you can cold call. There are a lot of different ways to do this, just like any other business. So I hope that helps to inspire you to make the right decision when you come to that fork in your road on whether you want to go full time or just wait a little bit longer. Either way you decide, neither way is wrong. You do what is best for you, you know? So I hope that helps. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I really appreciate that. And by subscribing, that shows YouTube that my content is valuable and it will be shown to more people just like you looking for this information. So please subscribe. And if you're looking for more information about me, my work, or how I can help you get started in voiceover, please check out my website, voiceoverangela.com. And that's also where you'll find t-shirts and mugs and stuff. So, as always, thank you so much for your time and for watching this video today. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.